Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel From Zero to Hero. My name is Osman and I am a senior financial analyst with extensive knowledge in finance, in economics and accounting. I have just finished creating financial accounting dashboard where we display the profits and loss statement, balance sheet, trial balance and cash flow. Actually, these are not yet in a chronological order, but let's just have an overview of what I've just created. You can see the profit and loss here, and then the balance sheet here. Let me just widen this a little bit so we can see the value. The balance sheet, everything balanced, and then we also have our cash flow statement or the statement of cash flow and our trial balance, which as well confirm that all the transactions have been recorded correctly. But this is not the point of this tutorial. The tutorial is how can we professionally create this periodic income bar chart in Excel. So now let's move on to this tab here where we're going to start from scratch. And now what we can do is first we will have to select our revenues, all our revenues, and this is in cell E7 till cell 10, as you can see. Then we press the control button and then we click on cell H7 and till H10. These are the corresponding values for our revenues that we have here. And now what we have to do is go to the insert tab and we go for table, or let's go for the recommendation here. Let's see what are the different recommendations based on our reports, previous reports. We're going to take this one here, this bar chart, and now let's click OK. Now we have our bar chart here, but now we have to make it polish and make it look professional. So let me just try to have it here in around cell K, like this. And now what we have to do, we have already these informations here. This first thing we will have to do once everything is selected, as you can see, let's press Ctrl B to bold all the values and the titles. You see, everything is bold. And next, let's change the title and type in the all capital letter, period income, like this. And next, let's click somewhere around here and then right click. This will bring us the format chart area. When we click on it, you will see the format chart area here will appear. Now we have our information here. We have to do some adjustments. Right. So let's go first to the fill option here. Under the fill option, let's check for the gradient fill. Now we have the gradient fill, and in this case, we already have 2 gradient stuff, which is okay. But in the case where you have multiple gradients check, for example, you have 4, you may have to remove the 2 that is in between these 2 here. Probably you have 1 here and 1 here, and then say you have 2 here. So you definitely will have to click on those 2 here individually and then press gradient remove, this button here. This will remove it. And now you can see this is perfect and we don't need to do much. So let's just arrange this a little bit. Let's click on it and then press the down arrow to bring it down so we can see the values properly, like this. And now let's go to the title section here, double click and then press Alt HH. All right. And well, for this, I think the background color is good. It will be very much well contrasting. So let's just change the font color. So let's go back, Alt HFC. Right. Oh, something wrong. I have just deleted. So to undo this, let's press Ctrl Z. And now let's say Alt HFC. And now we can navigate here with the arrow buttons, left, right, down, up. So the color we want is white, so it's up. Let's just go like this here and select it and then press enter. Now we have our title well contrasted with our dashboard. Now let's just click on one of these grid line here and everything will be selected, and now delete. Next, what we have to do is let's click on one of the bar and then right click because we want to give it a label. So let's add a label and add a label, and this will bring the informations. So it tells us that the sales revenue has 203,000 Swiss francs or USD, depending on the currency you decide to use based on your preference. And we can see dividends is 14,000 and consulting revenue is 15,000. And then finally, service revenue is 30,000. And that's what we have here. But why is this important? This is important because it helps you summarize these data here, this information into a visual. You know, a lot of people like top management or CFOs or directors, they prefer having as well, after doing all these calculations here with the formulas, they prefer having it as well seen visually. And so that's the main objective of this tutorial. I wanted to show you how we can create this. I hope you like it. If you like it, please don't forget to hit the subscription button below and subscribe to my channel. Next will be how we can create a pie chart for our cost of goods sold that has a professional looks and clean and polish. Thanks very much and see you on the next tutorial.